What's good, y'all boys? And for this mini quest, we're gonna do Tortle combat. And what you would need for this mini quest, you would need to complete at least the introduction to player-owned farm, 40 construction, and 17 farming. And the required items, you need 16 planks. They say the other ones don't work. You need the regular planks. 60 iron nails. You can just take a iron bar and just smith it. An empty sack. I had went to South Falador, and you can buy one from her at the farm. 2 buckets of sand, 3 ropes, and a Dalter Elder common brown rabbit. We got it here. Dense honeycomb. Got that here. 2 law runes, and a soft clay. Alright, so we gotta talk to Pizza by the Varrock sewers. Alright, so he's right here. This is it for reference. He's right here. Right by the palace, and then right here. Alright, so let's talk to him. You got a very distinctive walk. Who else would it be? He's in disguise, so no one asked me to post anything on my day off. And he's pretending to deliver pizza. Alright. His pastime is delivering pizza. Alright. This seems very similar to your day job. Alright. Oh my god. Posting peak, ridiculous. The smell is different too. Alright, so he needs our help. So, we received a request via Carrier Rat for a pizza in this location. The client is in the sewer somewhere, and he'd rather not drag his jawbone along the muck. Alright. Can we take the pizza for him? Alright, so here's the quest prompt for this mini quest, and yeah, let's get it. Taking pizza in the sewers sounds like my idea of a good time. Alright. Alright, so you currently need room. So you're gonna have to make room for this. Alright, so give me 1 second. Alright, so the cool thing about this, you can use your plank box that you got from the construction contracts, and you can just fill it up to save space. Alright, so let's just talk to Pete. Pizza Pete again, and he gives us a piping hot pizza. Alright, so you're looking for a creature named Wolfgang. He and his friends are turtles. Wait a minute, is this what's it called? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Alright. It's a rat, yeah. Alright, so east of the Varrock sewer. Alright, so I'll show it when I find it. Alright, so this was interesting. So you just come to the east side, and you just squeeze through the pipe. Right? So when you squeeze through the pipe, you talk to Wolfgang. Supper is on, it is. I mean, is it? Alright, so I give the pizza to the turtle. So what on Gillinor are 5 turtles doing in a place like this? For a long time we were on an island in the middle of God knows where. It was a lovely place, much brighter than here. Alright. Nah, the Abyssal Rift? It has been quite an adjustment, I can tell you. Alfred's not been the same since. He does look worse than the rest of y'all. I'm certain he will pull through though. He is a real trooper. When we're back home, I witnessed him win a truel against a giant jellyfish and a Crassian. What's a truel? It's a three-way duel? Nah. As you can tell, our trip to the Abyss has made communication a bit easier too. I haven't felt this eloquent for a while. You are remarkably well spoken compared to most of the creatures I've seen hunted. People hunt turtles? That's barbaric. So we're just gonna go through the dialogue. Oh, so this is basically what was already said. Alright, so let's see what's next. Alright, so what will you do now? He's actually been working on a plan. Their newfound clarity has revealed to us that this place is a little more hostile than we would like, so we need to toughen up a bit. There are some powerful looking warriors on our island. The Death Lotus, right. They're not nice people. So what's the plan? Alright, so step 1 is to improve their agility. 2, improve the speed. 3, arm themselves. 5, I would like us to found a training dojo here as our new home. Oh boy. Alright, help the Tortles create their dojo. That's why we're here. Alright, there we go. So the first thing they need is some equipment to train on, particularly items that will help their agility. And he placed a contract with the estate agent for the construction of some equipment, and he has not yet arrived. Alright, so we gotta go to the estate agent, which is outside. Which is actually like very near here, so should be easy. Alright, so we just go back out. Climb the ladder. And the estate agent is over here. It's to the north of the starting point. You would open the door. And it's right here for reference. Alright, so we just talk to him. And we talk about Tortle combat. So the culprit, what do you mean? Rats, I keep getting rats offering me formal contract requests. Have you tried selling a house to a rat? Approaches with you with a letter at a viewing. Have you ever tried sleep after a rat wakes you up with a memo? Alright, so he doesn't want their business. Alright, so let's see what we do now. Alright, so we gotta go back to Wolfgang, so, you know, just go back to the sewer. Go inside. Go back all the way to the east. Oh, that was a waste of a surge. Alright, so let's talk to Wolfgang again. Alright, you should probably stop sending rats to the estate. Why? It's not considered good form to send rats to chase people down. This new world would take some getting used to. So the estate agent won't help. Then I must ask, can you construct our equipment? Aw, how could I say no to that face? Alright, so they're gonna clear some space for us to build in. Alright, so what sort of equipment do you want? Something to fight, climb, swing, and balance on. Alright, we're gonna survey the area and see what could fit. Alright, so let's get it going. Alright, so from here, you see Gustav in the north side. You would just go to him, and you can just start building things. So we're gonna go build a training dummy. So build this equipment now, yeah. And we got 1 out of 4 done. Let's go build this rope. We got the rope done. Do the net. We got the net. And the last one is at the south. Is by Edvard. And it's the balance beam. And we're going to use the equipment. Alright, so let's see what we do next. Alright, so let's talk to Wolfgang again. Now we constructed all the equipment. I'm glad you like it. That's step 1 of the plan. Alright, so now we gotta talk to Gustav. Alright, so go back to the north. I'm here to improve your speed. Harness some energy that teleported us here. What do you know about teleportation tablets? How does a Tortle know about magic tablets? The rats had all interesting things to tell us. All the rats are disturbingly well informed. So how does a magic tablet help you? It will create a... Oh, he wants to create a short-range version. Okay. Catch up to people, make daring escapes. That's a pretty good idea. So along with speech, your trip to the abyss has gained you a deep understanding of runes, has it? Not at all, but I understand it. You adventurers just rub items together until you make something useful anyways. Nah. That's very comforting. Alright, so now we gotta get some materials for him. He needs 2 runes for teleportation and some soft clay to mold the tab, and something to collaborate with. Something that weighs more than us, okay? You find us a nice docile plump rabbit. Alright. So now we gotta bring them the items that when we're done. Alright, so let's do that. Okay, so for the dense honeycomb, we gotta go back to Granny Potterington at the player-owned farm. So we gotta go to Ardone. And we're gonna talk to her to make an extremely dense one. And that's why we have the kebab also. Alright, we're going to talk about Tortle combat. And do we know anything about fattening rabbits? And she lit right now. Yeah, let's go with that. How plump are we aiming for? Tortle size, please. Tortle size? That's a tricky one. Unless... Yes, it's time. Oh boy. Be a blueberry and give me a dense honeycomb and a kebab, would you? Actually, I got those on me. They are standard farming supplies after all. Have you been looking at my special recipe book? Such naughtiness. Alright, so she takes the items from us. Alright, so she produces an unfathomably heavy honeycomb and smiles sweetly. There you go, there. Give that common brown rabbit. Alright, so we gotta give it to it. Better make an adult or elder rabbit. I wouldn't like to feed that to a youngin'. Alright. Alright, so let's see what we do now. So when you're back to Gustav, back in the sewers, you give the extremely dense honeycomb to the common brown rabbit, and it starts eating it. As it continues to eat, the rabbit's pace slowly. And it's unable to stop eating itself, however. The rabbit's eyes bulge. And it's now noticeably heavier. Okay, yeah, that's what happens. So you have to give the honeycomb to the rabbit. So now we have all the items. Good work. Works quickly to create a teleportation tablet. This tablet is nice, but what happened to my rabbit? It is gone. Where? And if they're not, then it's best not to think about it. Nah! Would you mind passing the tablet on to Edvard? He offered to test it for us. He didn't ask, he offered? I guess it's fine then. Alright, so now we talk to Edvard, which is to the south. Asking us if we made the tablet. Yes, sir. Then it is time. We get a cutscene. This is one small step for Tortle, one giant leap for Tortle kind. That boy gone. Oh boy. Oh god, where'd he go? I know we should have calibrated with a better Tortle substitute. It's an unprecedented disaster. However, we cannot let it impede our progress toward a safer existence. Gustav will continue to perfect our teleportation device until such accidents are made impossible. Meanwhile, please reconvene with me to discuss our next step, becoming capable warriors. Alright, so let's see what we gotta do. Alright, so we're just gonna talk to Wolfgang again. One cannot expect to make great steps in life without falling on one's back and struggling to get up for a few days straight. I'm certain young Edvard will be just fine. It is not his first time being magically ripped away from his home now, is it? Nah. I suppose not. Do not worry yourself. You will surely be back and training with us in no time. In the meantime, could you convene with Johan regarding step 3 of our plan? He has been fruitlessly waiting for a weapon shipment. Alright, so Johan. So we speak to Johan. Could you be aiding the matter of retrieving a weapon shipment? Alright. I assume you haven't figured out how to leave the sewers yet? Indeed. It is as shameful as it is. But no matter. There's a collection of exquisite martial instruments waiting for us. With the arms dealing dwarf? Foot hand? You can find him in the Grand Exchange in Varrock. I will be climbing with my human hands. You will surely stop making such offhanded comments. Alright, so now we gotta go find... Well, now we gotta go to the Grand Exchange. So leaving the sewers, we'll just head back toward the ladder. Go back west, and then head south. Climb this ladder. Or if you got a look at the dwarves, it makes it even easier. So we're just gonna run. And I'll let you know where he is. Alright, so at the Grand Exchange, you're gonna come to the southwest side. And he's one of the people that you see, like, around. And it'll say what armors and weapons. So we'll talk to him. And we're gonna talk about Total Combat. And we're here to pick up the weapon shipment. He thought it was already picked up. Someone was here a few hours ago. Was sporting quite the fur and had tail to boot. It's like he disappeared in an instant. Is he not with you? Not that I'm aware. Oh boy. Well, I can offer you a similar prestigious set of weapons in place. Alright, a set of weapons if the user was desperate. That looks like a chinchompa. What do you think? Do you have anything more martial? Like physical? Either way, should be grateful. I gave you some quality items for free. Alright. Great doing business with you. Alright, so let's see what we gotta do now. Alright, so from here, we gotta go back to Johan back in the sewers. So we're just gonna run all the way back. Go back down the sewer. Go all the way to the right or to the east. And we're going to talk to Johan. Or Johan. Receive word of the weapon shipment yet? I have... weapon shipment? You are unsurpassed when it comes to slightly irritating work. To show my gratitude, I'll present you with a fun fact. Did you know that turtles cannot read human face emotion? Or expressions? Well, that's a relief. Yeesh. Anyway, what should I do with these weapons now? Since you've been so friendly to us, stranded and desperate as we are, I believe it should be your honor to pick which weapons each of us should receive. Since the union of a warrior and their weapon is for life, only a perfect match will do. Thus, please make sure you choose correctly. This seems like less of an honor and more of an extra chore. I see that you are delighted. Alright, so let's see what we give each of the Tortle. Okay, so for Gustav, we're gonna give Dwarven Army Axe. Right, and he seems happy with it. Okay. Alright, so now we go back to Johan, or Johan, and give him an old rake handle. So we're going to give him a weapon. Old rake handle. He seems happy with it. Alright, so we go to Golf Wang. A mismatched set of cutlery. Alright, he's happy with it. And now we go to Alfred. And give him a rabbit chinchompa. Alright, so now we gotta talk to Golf Wang again. See if they need anything else. Is everybody happy with their weapons? Oh, delighted, thank you. I think our dojo is ready for its opening night. Would you mind giving us some privacy while we try out everything? Of course not. You close your eyes and wait for Tortles to start training. You quickly realizing, owing to how slowly the Tortles move, you may have made a poor choice by staying here. You hear slight brushing of cloth and jangling of metal that persists some time. Minutes pass, perhaps hours. Time moves in a certain direction. You certainly cannot hear any training. What's going on? Can I open my eyes? We finish equipping ourselves. I have something for you. Alright, so after the cutscene, we just talk to him again. It's important for our identities to remain a secret. We make our new found abilities. Created these hoods for each of the team. The loss of Edvard means we do have one to spare. So I would like to gift this to you. A hood designed for creatures of subtlety and grace as ourselves. Do not fret, one size fit all. Mortal and human alike. Alright, there we go. That's Total Combat right there.